Oh, really small one. Moving out, leaving Boscobel, Villa Sake or Villa Sake, and heading to the Firefly House. I am at Firefly House in St. Mary, and I'm at Noel Coward's house, looking at his plantation or his estate.
That's his flat here.
Oh my goodness. Can you believe this view?
So that's his first house down there, that's Blue Harbor.
First house.
Yeah, so that's where the guests did stay.
Oh,
So
way down there?
Yeah man, you have that one first and then you build this one.
Okay.
This one now, where we were.
Okay.
Way back from the late 16th century.
Wow. Henry Morgan.
Captain Morgan, the Buccaneer Private.
Yeah, but it would make sense because they could see what's happening coming in.
That's it. So when you go inside, you'll notice the walls, 2 feet thick, gun slugs, fireplace.
Wow.
This property now is weddings and private parties.
I heard that Idonia got married up here last year.
Yes.
This is nice. This is nice.
Little outside bar for the weddings and parties.
Mm-hmm.
The little bar, the dance floor. That's where Sir Noel is there. That's his grave.
Oh, that's his grave.
Yeah, man, you can't have a
Would you just look at this place? This view is unreal. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Wow. I am currently standing on Sir Noel Coward's grave. I am literally standing on top of Noel. Oh man, look at the shoes. Shoot. Wow. This place is just amazing. Home of Henry Morgan. Right here. It's not a bar, but it was Henry Morgan's home. Oh yeah. Wow.
Gun slots.
My God. This is thick. Hella thick.
The gun slots and
Oh, the gun slots. Where? Oh.
the ones in the wall, you know.
Here?
Yeah, man. There's another
Oh, okay. That's one here. Oh, okay. But what would they be shooting from this end though?
Anybody who come up to attack him.
Oh, so they were inside and
Yes,
then.
man. So when you shoot at him, you come shoot back at him.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. JHTA, I didn't know, but it would make sense. Jamaica Hotel and Tourism Association. It's cool.
So that's basically it.
Yeah. It's cool that they still have everything in place though.
Yes, yes.
Her Grace the Duchess of Devonshire. Staff only. Okay. Alright. So I have completed the firehouse tour and I am heading to Port Antonio so I can go to the Jamaican hostel there in Port Antonio. And you know, it's a good thing that I had spare or emergency money, because I didn't know that there was a cost. So the cost was so much. The cost was $1,200, and if you ask me, compared to the view I saw at Lover's Leap, it is not so bad in the terms of viewpoint. They have a really nice view there, one that is I would think better than Lover's Leap, but I paid $300 at Lover's Leap. I really don't see why they would charge so much though, because the tour was less than 15 minutes, no joke. It was less than 15 minutes, and I thought they would have like a local fee for Jamaicans, but the man said one flat fee, so I had to pay the $1,200. But you know, I have no regrets, because that's the main reason I came here. I planned for it, but I really didn't expect it would be so much. I thought they had a local fee, and this is very spontaneous of me, because I don't think I had planned to go to Firefly. I think I had something else, but you know what? I forgot to write down the attractions, so I made up the attractions along the way. So, for example, when I got to St. Anne, I know for sure I wanted to go to Dunn's River, but I didn't have plans to go to Firewater Pond. But you know, that's just what happened with travel. Sometimes you have to make things up, work around your time, because there were times, for example, in Manchester and St. James, where I didn't have enough time to work on or to go to any attractions. But I figured it out along the way. Your plans while traveling cannot be written in stone, because if it is written in stone, trust me, you're not going to enjoy yourself, because you're going to be rigid in terms of time, and you won't have enough time to enjoy yourself. I remember which one was very spontaneous of me. I think I didn't plan to go to Lover's Leap. I planned to go to Pelican Bar and up Compound Town, but guess what? My phone died in Sainte, and I spent like majority of the day sorting out to get a new phone, because I started from Manchester trying to find a phone. They didn't have any phones I wanted a cheap one. They didn't have any cheap ones, so I had to go to Santa Cruz. Went to Santa Cruz, first store, didn't have any. Yes, I went to second one didn't accept cards, so I had to find an ATM and then go back to the store. And then by the time you look at it, was time to go to the place. So I was like, this is not going to work out. So you know what? I just said, okay, where I'm going anyway is going to be near to Lover's Leap, so why not just go to Lover's Leap? And that's exactly what I did. There will always be another time to come back and do the things that I didn't get to do, but as I said, it's a part of travel, and you have to be flexible when you're traveling. Word of advice: don't book anything unless it's like a hotel stay or whatever. But in terms of attractions, don't book it before, because you never know what can happen. There are a few places that I booked to stay and I wasn't able to go there because of a bunch of reasons. So it's just a part of life. I lost my money, yes, but I knew what I was going into when I started the trip. I knew that there would be losses at some point. I'd make some mistakes along the way, but it's just a part of life. You will make mistakes. Don't think it will be perfect. It will happen. You will make mistakes. You might get robbed. I would want to think I got scammed in Montego Bay. Long story there, but everything, it happens. You're not the first and you won't be the last. So just work around what you have and be flexible with your travel time. Be very, very flexible. Trust me, be flexible, especially when you meet people along your way. I was a solo traveler, met friends around my way. I was planning to go to this place, and then I end up not going to that place because of friends I met along the way. And I said, okay, why not make it flexible and work your way, work it. Moving on to Port Antonio now, and that is the end of my lesson for today. Signing out. I am in Port Maria. Would you look at this? This goes directly to the sea. This is green, but further out is blue. This is interesting.